So while everybody was criticizing Donald Trump's tweets, this is what's been going on. Republican lawmakers buy health insurance stocks as repeal effort moves forward. Wow, sounds like a little conflict of interest to me. Just as the House Republican bill to slash much of the Affordable Care Act moved forward, Representative Mike Conaway, a Texas Republican and member of Speaker Paul Ryan's leadership team, added a health insurance company to his portfolio. An account owned by Conaway's wife made 2 purchases of United Health stock worth as much as $30,000 on March 24th, the day the legislation advanced in the House Rules Committee, according to disclosures. The exact value of Conaway's investment isn't clear, given that congressional ethics forums only show a range of amounts, and Conaway's office did not respond to a request for comment. It was a savvy move. Health industry stocks, including insurance giants like United Health, have surged as Republicans move forward with their repeal effort, which rolls back broad taxes on healthcare firms while loosening consumer regulations which prevent insurance companies from denying coverage for medical treatment. United Health has gained nearly 7% in value since March 24th. This isn't the only guy who did it. We also have Jim Inhofe, who bought between $50,000 and $100,000 in United Health stock as well. And his office actually responded to The Intercept and their piece on this. And they're like, yeah, no, see, what had happened was Jim has people who do his financial stuff for him, and he had no idea that this is what was going on, so I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, United Health, what is that? What's United Health? I've never heard of United Health. Have you heard of United Health? What's a health insurance company? I don't even know what that means. What are you talking about? I don't know anything, dog. Yeah, I'm sure you don't know anything. This story also reminds me of Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price. What did Tom Price do? As he was voting on legislation that affected certain healthcare companies, I think the name of this one was Immunotherapeutics or something like that, he was voting on bills that directly affect companies like that, and he was buying stock at the same time. Okay, this is like the textbook definition of a conflict of interest, of standard corruption. So they're corrupt in multiple ways. I mean, these guys take campaign contributions from big pharma, from private health insurance companies, from healthcare companies, medical device companies, stuff like that. They take campaign contributions from them. They propose bills that help them. But then there's also now with the Republicans, there's the added angle of they also invest in said companies as they propose bills to help those companies. You can't do that. And in this instance, they're massively profiting off of legislation that is going to screw over countless Americans. Countless Americans. There was a study that found another 28,000 people will die every year if Trump Care passes, on top of the 45,000 people that already die in the U.S. because they don't have access to basic health care. Remember, this is about an $800 billion cut to Medicaid. It's a gigantic tax cut for the richest people in the country. I think the people in the top 1% or 0.1%, they get $200,000 more each in their bank account every year. So you have a bill which kicks millions more people off health insurance, by the way. Their private health insurance, and then also the Medicaid cuts. So people are just losing their health insurance left and right. And it's a massive redistribution of wealth from the middle class to the rich. And you're helping, you're now making the protections for pre-existing conditions like voluntary. It goes on a state-by-state basis now. So what'll happen is all the red states will say, yeah, we don't want to, you don't have to give people protection for pre-existing conditions in our state. So what's going to happen? People are going to get screwed, and the profits of the health insurance companies are going to go up. You're also allowing them to price gouge people. What was the analysis? It said that a 64-year-old with average income, middle income, their premiums would go from $6,000 a year under Obamacare to $28,000 under Trump Care. So this is just a giant giveaway to the rich and the private health insurance companies. And lo and behold, look at that. The Republicans are investing in the private health insurance companies as they pass legislation that is going to benefit them, which now is also going to benefit the Republicans financially as everybody loses their health care. Loathsome, soulless, savage cretins. That's what they are. So this is as bad as it gets. And as everybody, I need everybody to fucking focus. Corporate media, come on, let's get off the phone. Trump tweeted, oh, it's a wrestling tweet. He's clotheslining CNN. You're encouraging violence against journalists. Keep your eye on the ball. They're fucking you over every day when it comes to policy. You don't need to focus on the menial bullshit. Focus on the real stuff. And if Americans really knew the details of what was going on, the Republicans would never win another election. The corporate Democrats would also get wiped out too. You'd only have principled populist leftists win from here on out if the media educated us and really shined a light on the things that we all should know. They should be a watchdog. If the media was being a watchdog, they would call this out, and this would be the biggest scandal ever.